Good morning.
Good morning, Oren. Here we are at the kitchen store, and we are creating something wonderful today.
Are we?
Yes.
I know them as Chinese pecans.
Okay.
That's what they called it back in the days when I was a kid.
Okay.
And I used to make them from time to time, and they were extremely expensive for some reason.
Ooh.
Because I don't know why. Because it's like pecans and it's yummy and people like it. I don't know. So, but it's so easy to make.
Okay.
And we're going to show you how to make them.
Basically, they're a sugar glazed pecan.
Right. But the idea is, I like to even char them a little where it's a little burnt, very crunchy. You can taste a little bit of the burnt taste.
Of the sugar? Mm-hmm.
Yes. So it depends on your preference of how much you like the sugar glaze to be burnt or not.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So let's get to it. Well, we're going to start with, what do we have here?
1.5 cups.
1.5 cups of pecans. We have about a quarter
cup of sugar.
Cup of sugar.
Yeah.
A little bit of water to dissolve the sugar. We're going to put it all in the description, and a little saucepan. So
all right.
We're going to put the saucepan on heat. Dissolve it.
So basically you are melting the sugar in the water to make a simple syrupy kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of thing. That's what I say.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I speak in the thingy tongue. So you're just melting the sugar.
Mm-hmm.
You're not bringing that sugar water up to any particular temperature?
No, we're just making sure that everything's dissolved.
Okay. Of course, you only chose the smallest spoon you could.
Yeah, it's good. At this point, we're going to add the pecans so that they get covered.
Okay.
And nicely absorbed.
All right.
And I'm so
and this is
glad
where your spoon comes in.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, they look tasty right now. So.
Don't they?
Yeah, I love nuts.
All right, so now that they're all nicely covered,
gotcha.
We're going to move them to a nice sheet of either parchment paper.
Yep. It's okay. It's just.
So we're going to either use a parchment paper or one of these silicone pads, and we will.
Now, do you want them all individual?
Yeah, you want
okay.
you want to layer them.
Okay.
So they get nicely.
So they'll be toasty all the way around each nut, not so they form chunks.
Exactly. Or you could.
No, I'd like them individual so I could eat more.
Okay. All right, and plop it into the oven.
At 350.
For?
How long?
Actually, at least 20 minutes. But
okay.
At that point, just monitor and see how dark it becomes.
Okay. Into the oven it goes.
And we'll set it.
Timer.
And not forget it. All right, so we had 20 minutes here, and let's check into the oven. Ooh, look at that.
Ooh.
We can touch it. It's still a little
tacky.
A little tacky. Well, I say let me pull it out a little. See how it looks like?
Looks tasty.
Yeah, I would give it another 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead and check on these. Ooh, these are perfect.
Oh, they're the way he likes them.
Look at that.
There we go.
Maybe a little more, actually.
A
few more minutes.
Okay. All right.
All right. So at this point, these are ready. We're gonna set them aside to cool down.
Okay.
And we'll get back to them.
All right.
They have to be completely cool before you eat them.
Okay. Yeah, you don't want to burn yourself.
Exactly. Okay. Okay. So these cool down a little.
Yep.
And as you can see, they've a little
crisped.
They're charred. They taste amazing. Let's get the reaction from me.
Okay.
Can you hear the?
I can.
The
Yes,
crunchiness?
I hear the candied crispy.
And because we let it go a little longer, it has this caramelized burn kind of flavor. Love it. This is the best candy ever.
It's better than candy, actually.
Let's get your reaction.
Oh, okay. All right.
Wow, I could finish a whole bag of these.
Well, so they're kind of stuck to the pan, but not dramatically. And we've got them so they're kind of individual. So when you just kind of not even pulling them apart, you're just like taking them off the pan, which is kind of interesting. And there's a little, you see the little candied part, okay? It's definitely candied.
Yep.
But really what it is that pecan that is just absolutely toasted through and through. It does not taste burnt.
No.
It's a burnt-like flavor.
Yes.
I can't describe.
Very unique.
Yeah. It's not burnt like you're going to go, ooh, ooh.
Yeah, yes.
It's toasty, dark, caramelly.
Yeah, that's why it's important to check on it from as soon as it gets to the 20 minutes mark, to kind of check on it and make sure that, because every oven is a little different.
Yeah, it does not taste burnt.
This is great.
But it has a depth, I guess is what I want. It has a depth of...
Like I said, I could eat a whole bag of these.
Well, you might have to.
I may have to. All right, so what can we do with this stuff besides eating them out of the bag? Ice cream?
I think, absolutely, definitely. Chop
Right?
them up, sprinkle on top, even put it in your ice cream. I think this is going to maintain that crispiness.
Yep.
What if you chopped it up and put it in a peanut butter sandwich? I mean, just as simple as that.
The possibilities are endless.
And they're damn good. Am I allowed to use that word?
Damn good?
Uh-huh.
Sure. I give you permission.
Thank you. Oh, Oren. Oracle of Oren.
We should go around and ask people, how do you like this?
All right.
Yeah?
Let's do that.
Let's do that.
Will you try something for us we just made? Do you like pecans at all? This is, we call them a candied pecan. And it's almost, oop, that's okay, they jump. It's almost like a burnt, but not quite burnt. What do you think?
Not bad.
Not bad, huh? Thank you for trying.
I have another one.
Yeah, I don't mind if I do.
All right, so these are pecans that were basically baked in sugary syrup. And you will notice that they have a little bit of a burnt aftertaste, but
That's what we were going for.
that's what we were going for. And you're not allergic to nuts, right?
No.
All right, let's see if you like it.
Okay. Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Yep.
And
it almost has a peanut, a little bit of a peanut flavor to it. Isn't that weird?
have more, because I know once you have one, you kind of want to have another
Yeah.
one.
wanted to eat the whole thing. So again, we're
They are
trying to
good.
give it away.
Yeah. All right, so what do we do? What do we say? If you like this video, please thumb up, subscribe, and this way you can watch some more video.
Right, because we are absolutely the most fascinating too on YouTube.
Possibly.
Because we're so odd. No,
Maybe-
this is absolutely a delicious
Treat.
treat.